When we look at this string, it says this is a very long string, wow. We might want to know what is the length of the string. So what we're going to use is we're going to use the syntax len. On the following line, I've written print the length of the string is, and here is our syntax len. So what is the length of the string? If we now run this, you will now notice that it comes up and it says the length of the string is 33. When I count how many letters there are only 25, and yet it says the string is 33. And that's because it also includes the spaces. Let's have a look at this. We currently have string 1 is equal to Danica has a balloon, and if I print the string, let's see what happens, and as expected it will just print out the string. When we use the string join method, we will concatenate these two strings, but in a way that passes one string through another. So if we now look at this, let's run and see what it actually does. You will notice that the new string that has been returned has added space throughout the first string. We can also use the string join method to return a string that is reversed. So let's run this, and you will now see that Danica has a balloon has now been reversed. You should also notice that we did not want any part of another string to be in the first string, so we kept the quotation marks touching with no space in between. The string join method is also useful to combine a list of strings into a new single string. We're now looking at creating a comma-separated string from a list of strings. When we run this, we get the output of cricket, rugby and football. If we want to add a comma and a space between the string variables in our new string, we can simply rewrite our expression with a white space after the comma. And if we run this with the white space, you will then see that we have the comma and the space after each one. Just as we can join strings together, we can also split them apart. And for this we're going to use the string split method. We have now said print string 1 split, and let's run this and see what happens. Here you can see Danica has a balloon. The split method returns a list of strings that are separated by whitespace if no other parameters are given. We can also use split to remove certain parts of an original string. For example, let's move the letter S from the string. You can see the letter S has now been removed, and the strings have been separated where each instance of the letter S has been with white space retained. The string replace method can take an original string and return an updated string with some replacement. Let's for example look at our string that says Danica has a balloon, and let's now say that we would like it to become Danica had a balloon. When we now look, we're saying print string 1, replace the word has with had, and if we now replace this, you will now see Danica had a balloon.